Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash at the garage where badge height goes to die, spec sheet worship gets thrown in the glove box, and what you get is pure, unfiltered road truth. If you're new here, this isn't some press kit loving echo chamber. This is where we put steel to pavement, feel the soul of a machine, and tell you whether it deserves your cash or deserves to be crushed. Today, we've got a machine that's stirring up dust before it even hits the trail at a 2026 Toyota Baby FJ Cruiser. Yep, it's real. And it's not playing by crossover rules. Exterior Toyota has revived a legend, but this time, they've shrunk it. The Baby FJ is here to challenge the soft-roading fluff with a compact footprint and serious old-school attitude. But is it just nostalgia bay trapped in retro plastic, or does this thing have the bones to back up the brawn? Let's rip it apart. Starting with that face. The front is where the Baby FJ makes its loudest statement. Boxy, upright, and aggressively unapologetic. It punches you in the face with circular LED headlights sunk into a matte finish grille that screams FJ heritage. There's no chrome here, no fake vents, no delicate little intakes pretending to be sporty. This is a front end that looks like it was chiseled out of a Tonka toy by someone with a grudge. The bumper juts out like a clenched jaw, with integrated tow hooks and a real skid plate, not some plastic cosplay. And let's not skip those bold Toyota block letters stamped across the front. A subtle reminder that this isn't some badge-engineered crossover with off-road cosplay dreams. It's here to do damage. From the side, things get even better. It's compact, sure, but the proportions are tighter and muscular. The short overhang scream capability. Those squared-off wheel arches don't just house tires, they practically dare you to swap them for knobbier ones. The roof is flat, the beltline is level, and the silhouette is straight out of a vintage off-roader playbook. But Toyota didn't go full throwback. You've got modern touches like flush door handles and blacked-out pillars to give it a modern edge. And yes, the suicide doors from the original FJ, gone, but in their place, we've got practicality and structure. This isn't a rehash, it's a rethink. Around back, the Baby FJ stays bold. A vertically hinged rear door, spare tire mounted smack in the middle, and LED tail lights housed in rugged frames. It's all purposeful. No floating roof nonsense. No sloped glass to fake sportiness. This is a butt that looks ready to swing open, load up a muddy mountain bike, and head off into the wild. The bumper is high and out of the way, the departure angle looks promising, and there's nothing fragile about it. It doesn't want to be seen at valet stands. It wants to be seen at Greek crossings. Interior. Step inside, and things take a sharp turn toward minimalism, but not in the cheap, tech bro kind of way. The cabin is rugged, durable, and built for utility. Hard plastics? Yeah, they're everywhere, but they're the kind you want when you're tracking in mud and slamming gear around. The dash is flat and functional, with chunky physical buttons you can actually use with gloves on. None of this haptic nonsense here. The infotainment system is a straightforward 8 or 10-inch touchscreen, depending on the trim, running Toyota's updated software. Finally fast, finally smooth, and blessedly free of lag. The driving position is upright and commanding, just like it should be. You sit high, you see everything, and the squared-off hood makes it easy to place the corners of the car, whether you're maneuvering around rocks or a Trader Joe's parking lot. The seats are firm, supportive, and water-resistant. Not plush, not luxurious, and that's the point. This isn't about coddling. This is about control. Rear space is decent for something this compact. Don't expect limo room, but two adults won't suffer on short hauls. Cargo space is flexible, and the rear seats fold almost flat. You won't move your whole house in it, but you will throw in a tent, a cooler, and some firewood without breaking a sweat. And best of all, everything inside feels like it's meant to be used, not admired. Now let's talk about what matters. Performance. Under the hood, the Baby FJ won't blow your hair back, but it will get the job done. Toyota's dropped in a 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, the same one doing duty in the Tacoma and Highlander, pumping out around 265 horsepower and 310 pounds-feet of torque. That's plenty for a rig this size, and the torque comes on low and strong. Paired to an 8-speed automatic and Toyota's electronic 4WD system, you've got real capability here. There's a 2-speed transfer case on the higher trims, and an optional locking rear diff for the diehards. On the street, it rides firm but composed. Body roll is minimal thanks to the shorter stance, and the steering is direct enough though nobody's calling it sporty. Off-road, it shines. The Baby FJ feels nimble, confident, and most importantly durable. It's not the most powerful in its class, but it's built to be used, scraped, climbed, and cleaned off with a hose. Ground clearance is a solid 9 inches, approach and departure angles are legit, and the traction control system actually knows what it's doing. Snow, sand, or shale, this little brute can handle it. And now we come to the part everyone waits for: the price. Toyota knows what they've got here. It's not trying to undercut everything with bargain bin pricing, but it's also not aiming for luxury tax territory. Base trims start around $32,000, a basic 4x4, cloth seats, solid tech. Mid trims with off-road goodies, heated seats, and better audio push close to $38,000. Go all in with locking diff, bigger tires, roof rails, and you're flirting with $42,000. Is that a lot for a compact off-roader? Maybe. But in a world where crossovers pretend to be tough and charge the same, the Baby FJ actually earns its price tag. So, what are we really looking at here? Is this a gimmick, a marketing-driven nostalgia trip and retro cosplay? Honestly, a number. The 2026 Baby FJ Cruiser is exactly what it claims to be: a compact, capable, back-to-basics off-roader with just enough modern polish to make it daily drivable. It's not trying to be everything to everyone, and that's its biggest strength. It's a rig for people who want adventure without parking a land yacht in their driveway. It's for drivers who'd rather hose off their floor mats than vacuum them. It's for those who want a vehicle that doesn't need to brag, because the scratches on its bumper already told the story. Toyota took a risk here, reviving a beloved name in a new size, for a new audience, and they didn't half-ass it. This is a real deal. Go anywhere, bash some rocks kind of trucklet that laughs in the face of soft road wannabes. So, if you're tired of crossovers pretending to be something they're not, a broken bar, if you're ready to trade glossy screens and soft touch dash foam for grit, grip, and ground clearance, a broken bar, then maybe, just maybe, the Baby FJ is calling your name. That's it for today's breakdown on Car Flash, where the truth doesn't come with disclaimers, and every review comes with tire smoke and dirt under the nails. If this kind of no-fluff review hits home for you, smash that subscribe button, drop a comment with your dream off-roader, and share this with someone still stuck in the crossover matrix. Until next time, keep the rubber burning and the BS buried. Peace.